Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Angelisa, and on this channel I have a book buying addiction and need an intervention and need to go on a book buying ban. So we are doing a book haul today. Here's what I did. There's a stack here from here to the ground, and I got these boxes today. So what we're gonna do is go through the books that I got this month. Actually, during the month of April, really, I kind of just like wait till the end of the month to do a book haul because I get pre-orders, and some of these were actually like surprises. And then I will unbox these two packages here just for fun, since I got them today when I was gonna film this. So we're just gonna go really quickly through this because I just can't dwell on the fact that I have a book buying addiction. Anyway, so first we have Clytemnestra by Costanza Casati, and this I had bought for this book club that I'm in, and this was the pick of the month. Thank you, Michelle, for picking this. The synopsis sounds super duper cool and very like female empowerment, and I'm just excited. I love Greek mythology retellings, and I'm excited to get another one under my belt, and it from an author that I've actually never heard of before. The top here says warrior, mother, murderer, queen. Like, are you? That sounds amazing. Next, I have this book called Hell Followed With Us. So this is actually, I don't know, this is a YA. It was on a table. I picked it up for the cover, and then when I read the synopsis, I was like, this kind of sounds cool, and I think like very like just a different book that I've never read before. And June is coming up and I want to read some more LGBTQ and queer books, so just listen to the synopsis. So prepare to die, his kingdom is near. 16-year-old trans boy Benji is on the run from the cult that raised him, the fundamentalist sect that unleashed Armageddon I can't read, and decimated the world's population. Desperately, he searches for a place where the cult can't get their hands on him, or more importantly, on the deadly bioweapon they infected him with. When Benji is rescued by a ragtag group of teens from the local Atchison LGBTQ+ center, affectionately known as the ALC, they offer him shelter as long as he can control the monster within and use his power to defend them. Their leader Nick is gorgeous, autistic, and a deadly shot, and Benji soon discovers that he has a hidden agenda and more than a few secrets of his own. Like, this just sounded so cool, so I picked it up and I was like, we're gonna see what is happening. And there is, I don't know if this is like a second book to if this is a series, but there's another book here called The Spirit Bears Its Teeth that comes after or something like that. So yeah. Next we have A Man Called Ove by Fredrik Backman. I've been wanting to read more like literary fiction books, and I heard that this was one of the best ones by him, so I picked it up one day in the bookstore just like casually. And yeah, I'm excited to get into this. I don't actually know what it's about. I know it's about like this like old man, something like that. He's a grumpy man, and he thinks that like everybody around him is just like stupid. And I don't know, I'm just interested to see what this is all about because I've heard amazing things. Next we have Dark Places by Gillian Flynn. You know what, I'm starting to think that I had like a gift card or something because I don't remember why I would have just like bought this randomly. This was definitely one of those where it's like it's been on my like to buy list for a really long time, and when I had a gift card and I was like, ooh, what book should I buy because I have an addiction, I picked this one. And I read Gone Girl by Gillian Flynn, and I've heard good things about Sharp Objects as well by the same author, and I think that's been turned into like a movie or a film or a TV show or something like that. And then I saw Dark Places, and this has been out for literally so long, like since like 2009 or something, but I'm just excited. It's a thriller, and I feel like we're in an era where there's just so many thrillers coming out that like they all kind of feel the same, and I want to go back to like, I don't know, an older thriller and see how it goes. Next I have a series. This was basically Elle Kennedy's other series, which one is this again? Why aren't you telling me? The Briar series. And if you have seen before, I got the off-campus series in the same like blue sprayed edges and illustrated covers, so I'm really excited to finally read these books. The only reason I've never bought them is because of their covers. Like, I really just don't like them. I think they look really just, I don't know, icky. So I really, really like love these covers. I think they're so cute. So I'm really excited to read it now. So I might do a reading vlog for like the whole series. We'll see what happens. Next I have Wild Love by Elsie Silver. This was another pre-order. I'm really excited for this. Like, first of all, look at this cover. I think I literally bought this for the cover. And this one is like a billionaire and small town kind of romance. So yes, I'm just so excited. I'm really excited. I have so many books right now that are just like flying around my head that I want to read, and it's getting a little bit overwhelming. So that's why I need to go on a book buying ban. Anyway, next we have Crime and Punishment. And I know this is kind of weird, but I was actually talking to somebody at my work, and he's a professor, and we were talking about like classics, and I was telling him like I want to read more classics, but I really like mysteries and thrillers. Like, basically I was just telling him like the type of things that I read, and he told me that I should read this specific translation of Crime and Punishment, and that just like, he says it's the best translation. So this is what it is. That's the information if you want to like look up the ISBN and whatnot. But I'm really excited for this. I've been wanting to read more classics, and I'm just so excited. I think I'm gonna do a classics reading vlog or something. Like, Okay, next we have The Things We Leave Unfinished, and I think this was a book outlet order. That is where this came from. This is a book outlet order, and I saw it and I was like, oh, this is apparently one of Rebecca Yarros' like other books that are really good, but it's not fantasy at all. It's like a really like sad emotional romance. So I'm kind of interested to see how she writes this genre, because I know she has a whole bunch and I've seen her like newer covers for them. And yeah, she's amazing with Fourth Wing and Iron Flame. So I would love to see how she writes just like romance, and if it gives the same like feeling that you get in these very like action-packed fantasies. So next I have The Night House by Jo Nesbo. This honestly just looked super duper cool. This was a book outlet purchase, and basically it says, in the wake of his parents' tragic deaths, 14-year-old Richard Eleved has been sent to live with his aunt and uncle in the remote town of Ballantine. Richard quickly earns a reputation as an outcast, and when a classmate named Tom goes missing, no one believes him when he says a telephone booth out by the edge of the woods sucked Tom into the receiver like something out of a horror movie. No one, that is, except the enigmatic Karen, who encourages Richard to pursue clues police refuse to investigate. He traces the number to an abandoned house in the woods. There he catches a glimpse of a terrifying face in the window, and then the voices start. When another classmate disappears, Richard grapples with the dark magic that's possessing Valentine to try and find them before it's too late. So like, it seems like a like haunted house type of thing, and I'm really excited. I love like a good paranormal thriller. I know some people like don't really love like ghosty stories, or when like you're reading a thriller and the answer ends up being that it's like a paranormal thing, but I love them sometimes, so I'm excited for this. Let me also just say that like these are in amazing condition. Like, what? Another book outlet purchase, Catcher in the Rye. Like I said, I want to read more classics, and I actually never read this in high school. We did not study Catcher in the Rye at my school. We studied like To Kill a Mockingbird. There were other ones that we did, but we never did this one. So I really want to read it and see what it's all about. I literally have no idea what this is about, but I just want to read it. So there you go. And I loved this cover. I thought it was really, really cool. Okay, the next few books were sent to me by a friend of mine. I love her. So Bookishly Lynn just like randomly again sent me books, and she's a queen. You need to go follow her on Instagram. I'm gonna link it here and like show you her page. It's so aesthetic and just so cute. But she bought me the next 3 books in the Entangled with Fae series. First of all, they're so pretty. They are just so pretty, and I've been wanting to read these for so long, but I've had so many books, and Indigo and stuff doesn't have these, so I don't buy a lot of books from Amazon, so I just haven't gotten them. So I'm really excited, and thank you so much. I love you so much. Okay, next we have a book store trip that I did, and like I said, I was looking for Gillian Flynn books, so I did pick up Sharp Objects as well. It's really, really short. It's literally like 254 pages, like not even, because I think that page was talking about like the next book that she wrote, which was Gone Girl. So I'm really excited for this. I want to read it. It's another just like thriller, psychological thriller back in freaking 2008. She's got blurbs on here from Stephen King. Like, I think this was her debut novel as well. So I'm so excited to read this and just see kind of like where Gillian Flynn started, because she's one of my favorite thriller authors, if I'm being honest. All right, another one from a bookstore trip. Before I Let Go by Kennedy Bryan. I've seen this all over the place. Specifically, I think it was Lauren's Reading Corner where I saw her reading both of Kennedy Bryan's. I'm pretty sure it was her. I might be wrong, but both of Kennedy Bryan's books, and anything that she reads, I will read. So when I went to the bookstore next and I was feeling the urge to shop and just, I don't remember what happened. I probably had a bad day. But anyway, I picked this up and it just sounded really cool. And also, like, I might honestly cry a lot. So their love was supposed to last forever, but when life delivered blow after devastating blow, Yasmin and Josiah Wade found that love alone couldn't solve or save everything. It couldn't save their marriage. Yasmin wasn't prepared for how her life fell apart, but she's finally starting to find joy again. She and Josiah have found a new rhythm, co-parenting their 2 kids and running a thriving business together. Yet like magnets, they're always drawn back to each other, and now they're beginning to wonder if they're truly ready to let go of everything they once had. Soon, one stolen kiss leads to another, and then more. It's hot, it's illicit, it's all good until old wounds reopen. Is it too late for them to find forever, or could they be even better the second time around? Like, I think that, like, I've never really read a romance like that. Like, it's kind of like second chance romance, but like really like getting to the root of like how a lot of people's literal second chance romances work out. And it's not like we were in high school and we saw each other like years later and tried to date again. Like, no, this is like we have kids together. We are not sure if we work well together and we're trying to like go through that. And that's just like so raw and real. So I really want to read this and I'm just so excited. Okay, the next 2 are pre-orders. So this one is 5 Survive by Holly Jackson. I pre-ordered this literally as soon as like the paperback came out for pre-order. I've been wanting to read this for so long, since it came out. Since the hardback was announced, I've been wanting to read this, but I have all of her other books in paperback. So I don't know, there's something that about me that like I just knew it would bother me if I got the hardback. So I knew this would come out in paperback. So I waited and I finally have it and I'm excited to read it. I'm probably going to put it on next month's TBR because I just love Holly Jackson so much. Like, she's one of those authors I just read right away. So yeah, the last pre-order that I have that I already opened for April is Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez. Now, I'm literally reading Yours Truly right now, and I read Part of Your World, and Part of Your World was a 5-star for me. I loved it so much. It ripped me apart, and Yours Truly is ripping me apart, and I know this will rip me apart. I don't know who this is about or how they're like related to the other ones, because these are like interconnected standalones. But I'm so excited for this. This is going on my summer TBR, which I'm going to post very, very soon. I realize that we're in May and I have yet to post a summer TBR, so that will be coming. But I'm so excited for this book. I haven't like even really read the synopsis. So here's my like live reaction right now. 4 dates, a kiss, and a breakup. That's all it will take to find their soulmate. When it comes to love, Emma is cursed. Every guy she dates finds his true love after they break up. But it turns out she's not the only one afflicted with this condition. His name is Justin, and his Reddit thread about being love's good luck charm has gone viral. Now the two have come up with an ingenious plan. If they date each other, their curses will cancel out and they'll go on to find their soulmate. Only Justin wasn't supposed to be so unbelievably cute and hilarious. But when Emma's toxic mother shows up, this is gonna freaking ruin me, and Justin has to assume guardianship of his 3 siblings. Oh my gosh! They're suddenly navigating a lot more than they expected, including catching feelings. Has fate finally brought the perfect pair together, or will their cure be way more hazardous than the curse itself? I love Abby Jimenez's books, and I also love that before her books, she always puts, and I know this has it 100%. Let's see. Yeah, dear reader, while my books are all rom-coms, some themes in this story may be triggering for some readers. If you feel trigger warnings are spoilers and you don't need them, please skip the next paragraph and jump right into the book. I enjoy that she does that, and I think that more authors should. I have certain authors in my mind right now, but yeah, I love Abby Jimenez, and she's so funny. Like, her Instagram, she's freaking hilarious, and she actually does own a bakery called Nadia Cakes, and it shows up in her books a lot, and it's just like, I wish I was friends with her. Like, please, can we be friends, Abby Jimenez, please? Okay, so on to the unboxing. I know that this is definitely a pre-order. Yeah, so this summer will be different by Carly Fortune, and this is the exclusive indigo edition. First of all, again, a freaking gorgeous cover. I have her other 2 right here if you want to see them side by side. Let me see how I can like do this. How can I display these without being terrible at it? Okay, something like this. These are the 3 covers. They're just, they're so pretty. Like I cannot, even like the spines next to each other. They're just really pretty books. And you know, the synopsis for this, I'm gonna give her one more shot, because she has a habit of, you know, putting things in her books that are just not my favorite trope, or anyone's favorite trope, to be honest, because nobody wants to read a romance about that if they're expecting a like cute rom-com-y romance. Like if I'm reading Magnolia Parks, I know what to expect from Magnolia Parks, but if I'm reading a This Summer Will Be Different, Carly Fortune, and woo, where like it's a rom-com-y, like I'm expecting a rom-com. I'm not expecting to like want to kill everybody. So this one did sound a lot more just lighter, and it's based in PEI, which is a Canadian province actually, and it's basically an island, and I'm excited. I just think that the summer vibes are going to be very present in this book, hopefully due to the setting. I hope there's not a lot of time spent in Toronto, because the last book had a lot of time like in downtown Toronto and not like up in Muskoka and stuff where I thought it was gonna be based a lot of. But anyway, this summer will be different. There's a huge glare on the thing because it's so shiny. I really do love the cover, so hopefully I will love the book as well. Oof, this is a heavy one. What is this? Oh, did I order the wrong one? Whoa, it's just that thick. Oh my gosh, this is Lore Olympus volume 6. She's chunky, she's huge. Oh my god, this is like almost double the size. Oh, I'm so excited. I think this is gonna be so much fun. I'm gonna get back into graphic novels. Volume 6, if you haven't read Lore Olympus, it's a Hades and Persephone graphic novel series. So much fun. Start off as a webtoon, and reading it in these books is just like, the smell is so good. Okay, I'm gonna move on. Okay, we have this giant box here, and it is, ow, that hurts so much. We have this giant box here. It is from Book Outlet. So how do you open this? Oh, pull here. Okay, will do. Guys, I don't remember what I ordered. Okay, first one, We Are Not Like Them. I remember reading the synopsis and thought this was super cool. I'll read it to you really quick. Told from alternating perspectives, We Are Not Like Them is a riveting, compassionate novel about the lifelong bond between 2 women, one black and one white, whose friendship is indelibly altered by a tragic event. So I literally read up to there and I was like, I will read, because I just want to. I want to, okay? I don't even need to tell you why. But even like the little blurbs, it says, a timely, evocative read about what tests us as friends, as partners, and ultimately as humans that will have you rethinking your own perspectives and experiences. And like, I think like that's all that I needed to know that I wanted to read this, because that was the whole point of like, I'm trying to pick up more books that are like, yes, I love reading fun books and fantasies and mysteries and like things to be entertaining for me. But I've really been loving the reflective reads and things that just like make me cry or just like think about life or like reevaluate decisions that I've made. Like I want to grow as a person. I feel like that's like, you know, my frontal lobe is almost fully developed, so I need to get the most out of it before I turn 25. So okay, just going in here, next we have A Far Wilder Magic. I don't even need to say much about this. Like this is, I've heard so many good things about, and when I saw it on Book Outlet, I was like, all right, I'll get it on there. It's $8. I really love the end papers in here, and it's in amazing condition. Like this is really good. I also believe, I don't know if it was Rowan who read this, my best friend, but someone had really recommended this to me and was like, I think you'd love this book. So yeah. Okay, next we have Throne of the Fallen by Carrie Maniscalco. So I didn't know this was a standalone. I have been wanting more standalone fantasies, because fantasies have been so intimidating for me, because I just like, it's really hard for me to jump into a new series after like ACOTAR and I'm in the middle of Throne of Glass, but standalones I can do. And this is a standalone, and the cover is just so pretty. Like I was like, I can get this for $10. Okay, because it is usually at $37 Canadian. So when I saw it for $10, obviously I got it. Look at this. So pretty. Oh my gosh, and it's like a little bit raised. And deception is the most wicked game of all. Yes, it is. And I love fantasies with deception and lying and romance all together intertwined. It makes the perfect romantasy. Okay, next we have Alone with You in the Ether by Olivia Blake. Now, this is the Books and Babes book club that I'm in, book of the month. So I wanted to order it, and I was lucky enough that it was on Book Outlet. So that's kind of what prompted this whole order. But yeah. So Alone with You in the Ether, I didn't realize it was a romance until like it was brought up. I thought like the Atlas 6 and One for My Enemy and stuff, that it would have some fantasy in it, but it's actually a romance. But I think it's more of a like dark academia type of romance. It sounds like it's really cool though. So yeah. Last one, All My Rage by Saba Tahir. Now this was another one. I had seen it and I was like, I think I've heard about this book. And I looked it up and I was like, yes, I've heard amazing things about this. So it says, Misbah is a dreamer and storyteller newly married to Tufik in an arranged match. After their young life is shaken by tragedy, they come to the United States and open the Clouds Rest Inn motel, hoping for a new start. So that's then in Lahore, Pakistan. And then now is Juniper, California. Salahuddin and Noor are more than best friends. They are family. Growing up as outcasts in the small desert town of Juniper, California, they understand each other the way no one else does, until the fight, which destroys their bond with the swift fury of a star exploding. Now, Sal scrambles to run the family motel as his mother Misbah's health fails and his grieving father loses himself to alcoholism. Noor, meanwhile, walks a harrowing tightrope, working at her wrathful uncle's liquor store while hiding the fact that she's applying to college so she can escape him and Juniper forever. When Sal's attempts to save the motel spiral out of control, he and Noor must ask themselves what friendship is worth and what it takes to defeat the monsters in their pasts and the ones in their midst. Like, it's something that I thought would just be really cool. And I've heard of Saba Tahir. I think she's written like fantasy novels before, but this is a little bit different. It's more of like a literary fiction. So I want to pick it up and just see what it's all about. And yeah, so there you go. All right, guys, that was the book haul. I'm like literally, it's literally an addiction. Like after you do it, you're literally so tired from indulging that you just need to go take a nap. But yeah, I'm gonna go put all these books away. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I know you guys love watching these, that's why I keep recording them, but I really do need to stop buying books. So I'm gonna try and go on a book buying ban, at least until my birthday, because I know that I get gift cards for my birthday all the time. And my birthday's at the end of the summer, so I feel like it's a really good goal with summer starting to try not to buy any books. Anyway, thank you guys so much. I love you so much. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and hopefully I will see you in the next video.